Hi guys, Captain Foley here, and this is a captain's log. This is for the weekend of November 11th. I'm not filming it on that weekend, of course. This is during the week. I just dropped Cassie off at school, and now I'm heading to Blappy's place in St. Thomas. I'm gonna work on my X-Wing model and stuff. But what better time to talk to you guys than when I'm doing that? So hopefully you guys have had a good time watching my captain's logs. The last one was very popular with the model train stuff. Apparently a lot of you guys out there are model train fans, and so that went over really well. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was kind of a jam-packed one, and then we had Halloween in there too. Didn't get very many Halloween comments, but that's all right. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about today. I'm kind of upset about the last Orville review. Well, it won't be the last one when you watch this. It'll be the one before that. The one with called Into the Fold, with the doctor and her kids and Isaac. I got a lot of flack for my views on that. A lot of people agreed with me, but again, it's the negative ones that you think of and remember and really affect you, and it's the negative ones that really annoyed me this time. I was called everything from a racist to a child abuser because I said my kids wouldn't act that way because they're disciplined. And the fact that I don't like kids or other people's kids because I can't discipline them when they're being little shits. And I guess because they were black, that was a thing that people latched onto, which is totally asinine. But anyway, so I don't care if you don't agree with me. I don't care if you don't like my opinion. It's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it, and I'm entitled to tell you about it. And a lot of people do agree with me, so tough. It was just kind of harsh, some of the comments, like the whole, oh, you must be a racist, because I started out by saying this was an episode about people I didn't care about. This is an episode I didn't want about people I didn't care about. And I didn't care about them because I didn't know she had kids to this point. The doctor's fine. She's a good character. I do like her character. Cassidy Yates is from Deep Space Nine. I didn't know she had kids. When I found out she had kids, I kind of did an eye roll, like, oh, here we go with this shit. It doesn't really add to the character for me. I didn't really care about the kids. Again, it was a cut and paste episode, which was used in every form of TV, especially sci-fi. You know, the ship crashes, and somebody's injured, somebody's captured. You know, it's also like a Data episode where Data doesn't understand the kids, but he has to look after them, and they end up loving him at the end of that. Things like that. It's just very cut and paste for me. It was very boring. I didn't find it enjoyable, and so I'm entitled to my opinion, especially when I'm doing a review that people are watching for my opinion. You're going to get my opinion. But to call me racist because of it, that's just horseshit, and whatever. And as for me not liking kids, yeah, I dislike children. I never really wanted kids of my own, but circumstances didn't really work out that way. Unfortunately and fortunately, I love my kids to death. I can't imagine my life without them. I'm probably much better off for having them. But yeah, it was never planned. It was never in the cards. Never really intended to have children. But I love them all to pieces, so other people's kids I can't stand, especially when they're being annoying out in public, and you can't say to the adult, you know what, you just take care of your kid, like smarten them up a little bit. What they're doing is unacceptable. You can't really do that. And that's what annoys me. And as for me being a disciplinarian, you know, I didn't spank my kids. Well, I did when they were younger. Not excessively or anything, but you know, kids should be disciplined and know what's right and wrong, and my kids definitely do. And it's not because I abuse them or anything. I do consider myself a good parent. A lot of people, tons of people would agree with me on that. Yeah, so I've raised 4 really great kids, and I'm just excited to have them be part of the world. Most of them are moved out now. 2 are moved out, another one's moving out soon, and then the last one will move out in a few years, and then I'll have the house to myself. So yeah, it just bugged me, the whole flack I got for that review just annoyed me, but whatever. So we'll see how the next Orville review goes. For me, that is tomorrow night, because it is Wednesday today when I'm filming this. For you guys, you would have already seen it and know what I have to say about it. So I don't even know yet. So you already know more than I do. And a lot of times reading these comments does make me afraid to say my real opinion, but when it comes to filming, I just sit down and I just, based on my notes, just go off on what I want to talk about. So, and I do think Orville's a great show. I also think Discovery's a great show. Some people are saying, oh, these guys, Orville's so great, but Discovery sucks so bad. And other people's comments are like, look at Captain Foley, he loves Orville, but he doesn't love Discovery. Like, where do you come off to saying that? If you look at the reviews, they're pretty balanced and focused. We point out the good and bad in both shows, and they're both fantastic for different reasons. They both suck for different reasons. So anyway, there's 2 polarizing camps in the comments section. It's just like, obviously you don't watch all of our reviews or the entire review that we've just done because of your stupid comment. But still, these people are allowed to comment and breed and breathe, which really annoys me. And yes, I said it's annoying that they can breed and breathe. I'm pretty sure people are going to go off on me on that now in the comments here, but whatever. Just showing my frustration doesn't mean I actually believe that they should be dead or should be put to death or something stupid like that. So don't take it out of context, as I'm sure a lot of people will. Anyway, I guess I'm done on that rant now. I don't want this to be a ranty day. Like I said, heading to St. Thomas to see Blappy. Going to work on my Poe Dameron X-Wing. I'm going to customize it a little bit. Nothing body-wise, just paint-wise. So we'll see what we're doing when we're over there. What else is going on? Oh, November 18th, next weekend. So after my next Captain's Log, I'm going to be going in the London Santa Claus Parade, which is Saturday, November 18th. And I'm going to be wearing my Starfleet hoodie with my Trekyards badge and have my hood up. But I'm going to have 2 lightsabers, a blue one and a red one. So I'll be Captain Sith Jedi or Captain Jedi Sith. I don't know yet what yet. But I can't take a phaser because you can't take anything resembling a gun or a firearm. So I'm going to just go with the lightsabers and be happy with that and have a fun time, and just, plus it'd be cool, when it's getting darker for the parade to have the lightsabers glowing. So I'll probably get footage of that for you guys for the next Captain's Log after that. What else is going on? This weekend, since it's Remembrance Day, I always wait to set up my Christmas decorations after Remembrance Day, so within the next week or so, you can probably expect some posts about the Trekyards Christmas tree that's going up downstairs in my office, things like that. And since I know a lot of you guys like trains now, I always have a train around my tree. I always have a Lionel train. I used to have HO years ago, but now I have a Lionel train, and it's just fun to play with and set up. So I'm gonna be showing you guys that as well. So I guess that kind of covers it for now. I'm sure a lot of people out there also screaming at me, don't drive and record video, it's distracting. Well, if you're a complete and utter moron, yeah, I agree with you. But considering where my camera is set up and the fact that I can perfectly clearly see the road, I really don't care what you guys say. I know that it's safe. I've been told by a police officer that it's fine. As long as I'm not reading comments or any of that shit while I'm driving, it's fine. Or fiddling around with the phone. It's a simple, one quick button, so I know that'll be another point of contention in the comments, but it is what it is, guys. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not driving recklessly or endangering anyone, either myself or others. So thanks for your concern, I guess. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. So yeah, anyway, we're going to be at Blappy's in a few minutes. I'll probably head out to Subway, get something to eat, and then head back and just hang out for the afternoon at his place. Hopefully get some work done on the X-Wing. Maybe get some footage from there, I'm not sure yet. Maybe talk to you guys on the way back if I think of anything else to talk about. But yeah, a lot of you said you've liked these Captain's Logs where I'm out and about doing my daily routine. And I really want to kind of share what I do on a daily basis with you guys and have you get to know me a little bit better. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I hope you look forward to the next one, and I hope this is a good one. Hope there's more added footage after this. I'm sure there will be. But anyway, guys, until I see you in a few minutes, I guess I'm Captain Foley, or Captain Jedi Sith. Captain Sith Jedi. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Alright, see you in a few minutes, guys.
I'm storing this one under this one here. Scale reference. My engine reference here. So that's how big the engine will basically be. That's my two sections there, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta make a block like this size and then go from there. But I might take a section out of the middle.
Alright guys, so just heading out from Dave's now. Didn't really get any footage while I was there. Worked on the Poe Dameron X-Wing a little bit. So I just gotta readjust you there. There you go. And last time I worked on it, if you remember at Blappy's, I thought I kind of was getting with the design, but it's actually kind of growing on me again. I do like the Poe Dameron design. So, but like I said, I'm changing the colors. I'm going to make, instead of black and orange, this one's going to be black and gold. And the BB-8 unit, I'm going to make a different color, probably white and purple, I think. So yeah, not 100% sure on that yet. But anyway, and I also don't want to do any of the interior cockpit detail or put the little figure in, but I want it in an action pose on the stand like it's flying, so I can't really have no pilot in it and a clear cockpit canopy. So I was kind of deciding what I want to do, whether I wanted to have a black canopy like a tinted window, or if I wanted to go gold or silver, some kind of, you know, tint to the window, to the canopy. And I decided I'm probably going to do a black one. I figured the gold would look too much like the striping, look like it's painted on, and the silver would look too much like the cockpit trim, so it would kind of blend in. So I'll do black. So paint the inside of the canopy a nice glossy black, and maybe before putting the gloss black down, put down like a coat of a pearlescent or shimmer color, so it's kind of got like a metallic kind of look on the inside of the glass. I think that might look really cool. And then there are decals for the frame, to do the frame silver or like a gray color, but I'm not sure how well the decals are going to work out. So what I might do is mask off the frame and then just paint it gray. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing 100% with that yet, but yeah, I didn't get much accomplished today. Me and Dave just kind of chatted. We went out for lunch to Subway, and he was showing me his one project he wants to get working, which you guys kind of saw there, that D-18 Gull class ship from FASA, 1/350 scale. That'll be fucking cool. That layout that he had there of the drawings of it, which is scale, he's got to scratch build the whole thing basically, and he wants to do that at some point. He was debating to get it done for Wonderfest, but I don't think it'll be done by Wonderfest. He hasn't even really started it yet, so we'll have to see what he's doing. So yeah, anyway, I was just there for like probably 4 hours or so, not too long. And I'm really tired today. I don't know why. I was just kind of blah. Even though I got to bed early last night, got to bed around 20 after 1, which is early for me. Usually it's like 3, sometimes 4 by the time I go to bed. And I thought I fell asleep right away, but I guess I didn't get any quality sleep because I'm just so tired today. Once I got to Dave's, I was just like, eh. But anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble on about things that aren't really important, but you guys seem to appreciate. And yeah, there's a few other little surprises and projects on the go, which I want to talk about, but I don't really want to mention them yet. I want to hold off until there's more concrete stuff going on with them, either things to show you guys or more confirmation on things. There's 1 or 2 little things in the works that you guys are going to be excited for, I think. I know I am, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys and getting your thoughts on it. But yeah, so I do want to say more, but I don't want to say more at the same time. So, and I don't want to bore you guys. I probably already bored you to death. But anyway, I think I'll probably call it quits for now. I might add more to the captain's log tomorrow before I edit it together. I might film another section at home for it. But I don't know. I've kind of got an idea for a topic I want to talk about. Something kind of amusing. Not really a serious topic, but something that'll be kind of funny to discuss. But anyway, that's another thing for another day probably. And so anyway, guys, unless I think of something else to talk about, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me ramble. So it's later in the day and I completely forgot I needed to stop by the Canadian Tire here and get a gutter guard for my eaves trough, because it keeps getting full of leaves and clogging up on the one side. So anyway, I'm gonna go see if I can find that and get that installed probably tomorrow with the help of my son Thomas. But here's the aisle, or so they say. 18. Ah, here's the gutter stuff. Yeah, cool. Hinged gutter guard doors. Smart screen. There's these ones too. I'm gonna take a look at this stuff and I'll be right back with you guys in a minute. Home ownership. So I decided I'm going on with the hinged one. It's $25 and it covers 15 feet of gutter, which is more than I need. But this one is good. It's a simple clip-on one, and then when it gets covered in leaves, I can just flip it up to get rid of them. So that's cool. while I'm here, I might as well go check out the seasonal stuff. So all the Christmas goodies. So come with me. We'll go see Christmas goodies. Look at the giant stormtrooper over there. Yoda. I'm a sucker for Christmas. So much stuff. And all the Christmas stuff is just newly out, so it's a good time to come and look, because otherwise it gets sold out pretty quick, a lot of it. I know it's not even Remembrance Day yet, but toys. We gotta go check out the toys. I still like toys. Bad time of day to come. It's right before supper time, so it's pretty busy. Come here. Yeah. BB-8. They actually have like a full-size BB-8 now. $250. That's voice activated and interactive, and it's from Toys R Us. But $250, I don't know. Let's see what we got over here. Nerf. It's Nerf or nothing. You notice the Nerf or nothing logos or slogan is gone now? On all the Canadian, at least, all the Canadian Nerf commercials, it just says it's Nerf, and then it cuts off before the or nothing. I'm wondering what that's about. Don't know if it's the same in the States, but this is cool. I'm digging this sold toy drummer at $250. And conversely, there's the Santa over here too. Let's see. Check these things out. So much stuff. Well, this could come in handy. Just a remote control for your tree. But there's no price on it, so I'm gonna have to go find a price scanner thing. It's not working. I got some of these. In different colors. So I decided I'm picking up one of these as well for either the outside of the house or behind the Christmas tree in the house. So, just finished up in there, heading out to the Decepticon. So, spent $70, got my gutter or eaves trough cover thing, and I got that remote for the Christmas tree, which is kind of cool. It was 20 bucks. So, yeah, it's a thing. Kind of unnecessary, but at the same time, I always do hate bending over and unplugging the Christmas tree all the time, every night. So, and I also got that kaleidoscope projector, just the red and green, which I can use at the top, in the front of the house there, or set it up behind the Christmas tree and have like a red and green shimmer behind the Christmas tree. I did get some Halloween ones on sale after Halloween. And you saw the ones from my last Captain's Log, the watery kind of one, the green and blue. So,
and he must have been ready for kids.
So yeah, that was a little that we could go on together. I'm glad you guys could join me. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Looking at Canadian Tire, which is basically a hardware store in the Canada here. Some of you will know because you're Canadian. You can also fool people with Canadian Tire money, making them think it's real Canadian money. Even though I don't really collect Canadian Tire money anymore. I do, but it's on my card. I got like a points card for that now, so. Anywho. So yeah, just gonna head home and get some supper ready. I didn't really want to come back out and do that, but I had forgotten to do it earlier today like I had originally planned. And did I really want to go out tomorrow? Well, I got a Trekyards original script to write and a few other things to do. Plus Thomas is coming before noon to help me clean out the eaves trough. And so I needed the guard before he got there because we're going to be up there on the ladder anyway. It'd be the perfect time to install it. So yeah, had to have that ready. And now I've got enough for 15 feet, which will be enough to protect from the one tree that's at the corner of our house that always blocks the one downspout, which is a real major pain in the ass every year. So, but anyway, yeah, I might even do a little bit more of a filming tomorrow, like I said, depending on what's going on. It might be kind of fun. And I'll edit this video together tomorrow and have it up and ready for you guys for Friday. So, but anyway, until then, thanks for joining me and going on a Canadian Tire voyage of discovery and spending of my hard-earned money. Because, ugh, things you have to do and don't have to do because Christmas, but I really didn't take a look too much at the Christmas stuff. I should have looked around a bit more, but like I said, it was kind of a lot of people milling around, and I'm not a huge fan of people in general. So I'll go back some other time, maybe tomorrow morning, and see what else they got. Assuming I go out tomorrow. Like I said, I didn't really want to do that, so that's why I picked it up tonight. But I know. I'm indecisive and all that jazz. But anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. See ya. Well, guys, it's the end of the day on Thursday, and I have had a really rough day. Lots going on. Didn't get anything else accomplished, and aren't going to be able to film anything else for the Captain's Log. But thank you very much for watching what I did have. Maybe next week will be a little more focused. I don't know. I'm kind of flustered right now. As I said, I've had a rough day. A lot happened. I didn't get anything done I needed to get done. I'm just now sitting down in front of the computer to get a chance to edit this and do some writing, and have a podcast tonight at 7:30 I got to do. So thanks guys for tuning in and watching, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, I'm Captain Foley. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out another video as well. Till next time, guys.